Yo, tis I, it's your boy, it's Whistly. Anyways, um, sun's good. The weather is the weather is amazing right now. It's like not too hot, not too cold, fall weather. There's the leaves all about and such. I don't know. Look at that sky. Ah, ah. Anyways, but it's me. It's Whistly, tis I. Um, I'm reviewing the movie Christy. I saw it. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been to a movie in like 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, because I feel like nothing's been good. I feel like, we're still in the era of movies not being good, but like any indie movie that comes out is amazing. So it's like that. It's kind of like the rap genre. It's like not a middle class in movies right now. So like you're not getting a lot of like good stuff basically, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like people don't communicate that much in real life, and I feel like that has an impact on our stories that are being told and things like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, that's just my take on it. I don't like. I also don't think all the movies in the 90s. I think the 90s was probably one of the better year for movies, but I don't think all the movies in the 90s were the greatest thing of all time. I still think it's like like there still aren't that many like mad good, super good movies that are still coming out. I think they said only 10,000 movies have ever been made or something like that. So I mean, honestly, there's normally like about 30 to 50 movies that are like worth like in all genres that are like good, and then the rest are like kind of. But like the end kind of movies are kind of fine. I just feel like we have too much and kind of movies coming out right now. Anyways, I'm gonna review Christy. It was directed. The cinematography is what I'm here for. Freaking Sydney Sweeney killed it. She was good. She's always good. She's a top actor. Kathy O'Brien. I think she's great. I think she has that like, again, just like main antagonist energy. But I think she's just a really dynamic and interesting actor. And I loved her in Love Lies Bleeding with Kristen Stewart, directed by Rose Glass. Anyways, Ben Foster freaking showed up. He was freaking good in freaking The Mechanic with Jason Statham. He was good here. Freaking the story, the directing was directed by David Michod and his wife, or Miriam Folks. So Marion Folks' husband, David Michod, is the one who directed it. But I mean, the story here is that Sydney Sweeney got to like showcase what she can do with like people not getting in her way, like they do with Florence Pugh. Where like, hey, you're a top actor, we're just gonna like freaking make it so that you can't act. And I'm like, what are we doing here? So they did what we're supposed to do. When you have a top actor or actress, you let them go to work, So they let Sydney Sweeney do her job, and she killed it. Do I think this is Sydney Sweeney's best role? No, because I think Sydney Sweeney still has like a bigger stage to go to. Like, I don't know what it is, but I think she's like super, super great. And I feel like, I think there's levels that she hasn't gone to that she can go there and really like blow away and be. I think she's holding holding a lot too much in. And I feel like there's more that she can like express as an actor. That's my personal opinion, but I think this was good. But I think she still has better performances to go, because I think she's like capable of a lot. Yeah. Anyways, but that's not like a diss. It's like I think you can go S even though you're going A. But I wrote it down on this freaking bag. Yeah, I don't want to use bags, but I should be using reusable totes. But I don't have a car anymore, and I can't lift too heavy things. Anyways, Jermaine McMicken. What a name. So Jermaine McMicken is the cinematography. I think lighting was good in this too, but I think that cinematography was tight. I don't think it was better than East of All. I think East of All was the best cinematography movie I've seen in like a super duper long time. It might be the best cinematography of a movie I've ever seen. The picture in this is amazing. But I think the directors, like I think the director David Mashad knew what he was doing. But I think it was like a really combination of everyone like work basically. I think David Mashad, Marianne Folks. I think the cinematography, I think the actors were just all in sync. And it's not like a Hunger Games where this cast is like freaking amazing. I think the cast was good, but I just think like the story was driven correctly. It went exactly where, no, it went like like I feel like this movie did what it's supposed to do, but not like in the sense of just like, because I feel like this movie could have been better at parts or more interesting, or maybe Sydney Sweeney could have got more screen. Sydney Sweeney's character, or like real life person of Christy, the real life boxer who put boxing on the map, Christy Martin to Christy Sloan, or Slater, sorry. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I think the movie was good. I think there's spots where it could have been better. I think, again, like, showcasing more of the behind the scenes thinking, the thinking thoughts of of Christy, the character, I think would have been very valuable. But I think the movie is like still amazing. I think it's without a doubt a masterpiece, without a doubt one of the best biopics, which is like a biography movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It's been fantastic. Just Ben Foster, Sydney Sweeney, just, you know, the directing, the filter they put on the movie, basically, that cinematography. I feel like the music never distracted me at all. I feel like everything went right for this movie. And again, like the direction it chose to go was great. I just feel like it was really like a home run. They knocked this out of the park. I don't know. Like, I feel like this, because I wanted like She Rides Shotgun and maybe the one movie with what is it? Paul Thomas Anderson to get like all the awards. I don't know. I think biopics are a different category, but like this movie should win a lot of awards. It's like it deserves it. I also think She Rides Shotgun should win a lot of awards, and then Paul Thomas Anderson's movie. I think those are the best 3 movies I've seen of the year, like bar none, basically. But this movie is just such a, like, it's so dirty and ugly and just not fun to watch. It's not fun to sit there and see someone being destroyed by another human being, you know, but it's a real story. And I think this movie's dense and it's dark, but like it's just amazing, you know, because it's accurate. It's a story of something that happened for real in real life, and you're there with Christy all along the way. And I feel like that's and again, like you don't feel like you shouldn't be in a scene. I think that's like the separation of this movie being better than other biopics is like every time there's a scene, I feel like from the audience's perspective, I'm like, I should be here watching this. Like, this is like every scene is not the correct. Every scene is the proper fit for what it's supposed to be. Like every scene is like, okay, what do we want to see? Like, you're showing me what I need to see, like real time. It's just like a movie, because I think all the movies can get away with like not being as like, yo, like like if I'm like a person telling you the story, recounting you to a story, I'm telling you every major event that's supposed to happen. And I feel like this movie showcases every scene that's supposed to be representative of one individual telling the audience the story without the camera, without the movie, basically just word of mouth, like in person, being able to say like, yo, this is what happened, blah 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 blah, like, just like someone recounting a story. I feel like every scene of this movie just does that, whereas it really feels like someone is telling you like all the major events that make sense, that are important for the movie, for the character, and like everything not necessarily pivotal, but everything that like holds weight and has like meaning. I feel like this movie is very meaningful. It's very sad. It's super sad. It's a bowl of sad soup. And it's like well executed, you know? And I feel like You know, like, I don't know. Like, this movie was so freaking good. Like, I don't know, man. And I'm not even like a biography movie person, but without question, I will watch this movie like a lot. It's something you put on the shelves. Like, the performance of the actors was fantastic. The director showed up. The screenwriting was on point. Like, I don't like, the lighting was good. I like just the grit. The grit is so like accurate, and just the whole movie felt so authentic, and the story itself is just like a standing ovation and incredible. Yeah, it's one of the movies that kind of humbles you. You know, you leave it and you're like, you kind of sit on the park and kind of just watch the sky, you know, and then like watch the world go around, just sitting on like a bench or something, or like a curb, and you're like, shit, you know, or like, wow, like this is really it, you know, and like, you know, and you don't take for granted what you have, and take appreciation of life itself, and like, you know, you kind of like, you know, like keep a more keen eye, like awareness, if you see any domestic violence or any sort of you know, toxicity against other people. You kind of makes you a little bit of an activist, a little bit of a you know, of a person who will like see bullying or something like that, or just any wrongdoing, kind of stand up. You know, the movie makes you a little bit righteous, but also makes you feel like sad and depressed, because like, humans are shit sometimes. Humans are really awful, and sometimes they are really good. And it's like, this is the world we live in. It's navigating and witnessing, you know, good versus evil. Yeah, I don't know. Masterpiece, hands down, without question, masterpiece. Go watch it yesterday. Go watch it tomorrow. Go watch it today. Several times. Just fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And just incredible that Christy survived. And, you know, she lives to tell the tale. And, yeah. Movies, baby. Anyways, but yeah, Christy, go watch it. Yeah. It is like 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Masterpiece. Woo! Anyways, bye.